My name's Horror Hollywood, and today I'm here to kind of do some testing on the Survivor hand axe. Taking a good look at that. As you can kind of see, it has no like real grip to it because it had a cord wrapping to it. But as you know, I fucking hate cord wrappings. It came loose, and it just got to a point where it looked terrible with really just how I tried to keep it together. So I kind of just took it apart. But you can see it's got more of a straight blade, less curve than a usual axe would be. It's a little longer for how it is. Also has more of a fine-tipped point used for thrusting. Kind of a skinning axe, I suppose you could call it. It's got little holes in there to help from getting stuck. And then a little bit of a saw edge right back here. You can get a look at that. It's got somewhat of a thick blade that's more towards the back here, and for an axe it really has no mass to it, which is kind of a little bit of disappointing because I mean it's an axe, you want to have at least a little bit of a mass in it. I'll just do a few strikes here and there, do a few cuts with it, see how well it thrusts into wood, just kind of see how it works. Well, it's not too bad. It's kind of wet wood though, so that's not really that big of a big of a deal. As I said, just kind of pull that apart. But it's not too bad. Let's try a little more here. Oh, God, that hurts. Yeah, you can see it freaking hurts like hell just trying to cut with this stupid thing. Even with a glove on, I can just kind of feel the handle here digging into my fingers and everything. But so far it doesn't really cut that bad. Digs into the wood pretty well. But once again, as I said, that's more of hardwood or softwood, so it's gonna see how it does against more hardwood. It hurts even more now that doing something more. Ow, bloody hell. Yeah, that's not really doing anything. It's digging in, but really's got no bite to it. Ow, bloody hell, that friggin' hurts. Yeah, and just like I said, without the handle, it's just really big pain. Yeah. It sticks in fairly well though, but as I said, it has no mass. It's got no weight to it. It's fairly light. And in the head here, there's just really nothing there. It's very light, so in order to kind of dig deeper, I gotta put a little bit more strength into it. And now, since it doesn't have a handle, really a comfortable one for it, hurts a lot freaking more, even with a pair of gloves on. So let's try a little bit more striking, see how we do. Try to get in a more comfortable position with it. Yeah, that's freaking nothing. Dang it. Like, right there, that's the spot that keeps digging into my hand. Like, just trying to keep a grip on it. Try to keep a grip on it so it doesn't go flying, or that I can get a more stable hold on it for striking. It's making my hand kind of clenched up a bit, like right where the pinky is. Just that's because where that part's kind of digging in. Too bad with the thrust though, but when I'm thrusting, fingers get rammed into right here, and then the saw blade right here kind of hand slides down, but it stops right here, right there. But my thumb here still goes onto the saw blade. See if I can like do something like this, and somewhat like a knife, so kind of like a harpoon kind of head. Well, can't say for sure, but I don't feel this is just mainly for thrusting, but for chopping it doesn't do too bad. But as I said, without the cord wrapping, it kind of hurts, even with a pair of glove on, with a glove on here to kind of soften the blow. I mean, overall, it's a fairly decent knife, but as I said, I really don't dislike cord wrapping. Dislike it, just because of the simple fact that it comes off very easily. I had a pair of kunai that I bought. They're for them. I mean, the steel was nice and they were very sharp, but it just really didn't want to do anything in terms of keeping. I literally just slid the freaking cord wrapping off. But I mean, the blade is nice. It's sharp. You can definitely hack into some things, but without a sufficient wrapping for it, it just really hurts to do this for a while. But it's not too bad overall. This has been the Survival Hand Axe, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.